Hi guys! Today we are talking about this engine head, the manifold, some new parts that I got, and I hope you like this new episode of the Alfa 75. Share with your friends, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Hello guys! So you saw me put the head in his place, but I did not tighten the head yet. And to do so, I need a torque wrench. I don't have it yet. And I thought about this pitting a lot. I thought, and I don't want to put some silicone in there. I talked to a friend of mine, and he told me put this product here, the Neural 27, but this is the 21. The difference that I find, I was not able to find the 27th, and I think this one, no, it says this one is really slow to cook. It takes 12 hours. It takes 12 hours. And the 27th only takes 5 minutes. I really prefer this method, the 12-hour, because I have time for this. I don't want to rush this repair. I will put this product on these surfaces here, and all of this, just a fine layer to fill these holes. This is really a very big hole in here. I also will fill up this flange here. Okay, let's see how I can do this. I will take out these studs and try to do this. Guys, I am not able to take out these studs. I already tried in several of them. None of them will come out. I am afraid to strip out the threads, so I will not take out these studs. It will be good to pass this block of sandpaper directly on top of the holes, but this is not helping at all. I will try to do the best I can to put the paste in these holes, and let's see what I can do. Guys, so I applied the product here. The color of the product is a little bit darker than the aluminium, does the contrast. So it is really wet still, and I have to take that out. I think in a few minutes, in about 45 minutes, I will be able to take out the bigger stuff. So when I have to sand it, it will not be as bad. Also, I took the liberty to plug some holes that I had on the top of the head. Also, a lot of material here, but I will take as much as possible while it is still wet, because the head was already resurfaced. But I think overall this product is really good. I think we have a winning combination here. I also took this flange and put a lot of material here. I think it will be very good. So I think it is a success. Let's do some unboxing here for my new parts. There are parts that are missing still, but let me show you what I've got so far. So I have a authentic fuel filter for this engine, original one. I also have a gasket kit for this engine. Not just, the kit is almost correct, but this kit is for a carburetor engine. In mine, it is an injection engine. The difference is this collector here has this small dimples right here for the injector, and this gasket kit here does not have it. Not only that, up in here it's not the same. So I'm trying to reach a proper gasket for this manifold. I am trying to do the best I can. Also, this manifold here, I already cleaned it, and it has some severe pitting in the same spots that the head has, which means the problem most likely was really, as I thought, on this part and on the head, on the gasket, and the water was passing through this intakes, causing the intake valves to fail. Thus, the lack of compression on the intake valves, or the lack of seal for the compression. So, more things. Let's put this aside. I will still need it. I have 4 intake tubes for here. The ones I had were not completely, but they were cracked. And as you can imagine, with with the air not being measured entering from those cracks, the power of the car will not be the same. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. The filter. I have the oil pressure switch. It comes a little bit different than the original. I have this problem with the 33, where the plug is no longer just a pin, it's really a plug. It's better this way because in this way you don't have any water contamination. I just have to replace the original pin with a plug, and that's good. The problem with my switch is bad contact. It is becoming old, 30 years. It's giving up. More things. I have some Y fitting for my cooling hoses. I can show you in another video where it goes. It goes after the water pump to the thermostat. Goes like this to the thermostat housing. I show you after. But I have more. I have a reservoir cap. This one is a little bit different. It is original, but it is different because the exit is from the top here. From factory is not like this, but I am liking this idea, because if the water escapes from normally this outside part, it will wet. It will contaminate my paint job and my electric parts and whatever. And I like the idea to have a pipe to the ground. So that's nice. More. You don't want to? You have to. More things. A wheel bearing, I have to see which side. I think is the right side, because the right side, the brake caliper locked the disc and it got really warm. So I think the wheel bearing is bad. Another thing you should remember. This is my steering pump bearing tuner controller. This is for my belt. Okay, it is the original part. This was all very difficult to find, but here it is. I also have an air filter for this particular model, because there are some different ones. So as you can see, the original. And there are some parts missing yet. For the suspension, I need the brake pads, brake hoses, a rotor cap, a rotor. Well, okay, but in this way I think we can actually start to do something.